complete strategies to improve your child's attention, focus, and regulation at school. Looking at all the options, the tips and tricks can be super overwhelming. In this video, I'm going to share a very unique but powerful approach that uses mindfulness to build your child's executive functioning skills so that they can get unstuck at school. Mindfulness has become quite a trendy world in the parenting space. No doubt, this is one of the few approaches that has a ton of research and scientific evidence showing mindfulness really does improve attention, focus, and regulation. It also has been known to decrease stress and improve cognitive development in all children, and specifically those with ADHD. Here's a hack. When it comes to kids, teens, and mindfulness, it's really all about paying attention to paying attention. When it comes to kids and teens and mindfulness, it really boils down to paying attention to what's going on. And don't worry, today's video is not going to go into some deep relaxation meditation retreat. Instead, I'm going to share 3 proven strategies you can do anywhere and anytime that will really help get your child on track to use those mindfulness strategies to build those executive functioning skills. 1, we are going to improve focus and attention with deep breathing. When it comes to breathing activities that you want to bring in to help you be more aware of what's going on, honestly, at the length, any length will do, anywhere you do any kind of breathing where you are paying attention to what's happening inside will check all the boxes for this strategy. I'm going to share 2 ways parents in my Executive Functioning Solutions program have been able to successfully incorporate mindfulness to help executive functioning skills. The first way is they bring in these breathing strategies into a routine that we already have. It can be your morning routine. It can be something you do right after school. A great time to do it also is right before bed. Remember, it doesn't really matter how you do it or where you do it. The point is that you do it, and while you're doing it, you're really teaching your child to slow down and pay attention to what's happening. This might be 1 minute and it might be 5 minutes. That's okay. You have to start where your child is at. Second time the parents in my program like to use this is kind of an as needed basis, right? Sometimes when they see the situation is escalating or when it's particularly challenging, parents like to recommend, hey, let's use some of the breathing strategies that we've worked on before. Trick here is you would have introduced these breathing strategies before we get to the stressful situation. Second way we incorporate mindfulness is we try and improve emotional regulation with breaks, specifically mindfulness breaks. These mindfulness breaks are really helpful when these big emotions come in, often happening at the playground or when your kids might be in a challenging academic situation. And I like to recommend you can combine this mindfulness break with sensory activities as well. So it could be something that incorporates listening to music. It could be something that involves slow, repetitive movement. First thing I'd like for parents to do is to help the child remove themselves from this situation. The child may not be able to do that by themselves, so the adults in the room may have to say something like this: hey buddy, let's go for a walk. You basically want to just get them from the situation to the walk where you guys can start this mindfulness break. Once you get to the break, a quick body scan will work. So basically labeling, here's my head, here's my heart, my shoulders, all the way down to their toes. This break from whatever was disrupting them is a great way to help reset their regulation. And once your child gets the hang of this, they can really take this mindfulness break at any time on their own. Sometimes if they can't remove themselves from the situation, they can just kind of sit with themselves and do this body scan part wherever they're at and almost say it to themselves. When we're trying to improve organization and planning, I really like to bring in visualization. This is a big hack when it comes to planning and organizing. I like to teach this to the kids by walking through something that they really like to organize. Let's say they're going to their grandparents' house. Let's close our eyes. What are the things that we need to take to grandma's house? What are we going to do with them? And what is it going to look like when we get there? Then once you and your child get the hang of visualization for things that they like to do, things that are happy and positive, you can use the same visualization strategy for trying to organize something that's really challenging. Let's say a backpack or a desk or a locker at school. Those things sometimes aren't so fun, so let's practice with the fun things first. I have a hack in my Executive Functioning Solutions program that actually has a list of questions, and these are questions that you can introduce to your child when you are teaching them this visualization strategy, so you can help them with their organization and planning. That way you don't have to think about it because the resources are right in the program for you. Since I know so many parents are stressed and worried about helping their child with executive functioning skills, I put together an Executive Functioning Solutions 90-day program where you have access to me coaching you through these everyday strategies and how to really help your child so that you're not Googling and searching and trying to just put all these tips together. You actually have resources like the question list I mentioned earlier, and we will have some courses inside that can help you understand a little bit more on how executive functioning skills can be the solution to really helping your child master things in the classroom, socially, and even on the playground. This has helped so many parents, and what I really like about the feedback from parents is that when they first start and they're looking for solutions, they're feeling like, I don't even know what to do. And once they get into the program and they feel supported, they feel like they're on track. They feel like there's hope for things to get better. Right now we have a wait list for this Executive Functioning 90-day parent coaching program. When you sign up for the wait list, you are going to have first access to the program. You will have special pricing for the program as well. And you will have also a couple of extra bonuses because you were interested right off the start. So go ahead and fill out the wait list. There's a little bit more information on there, and can't wait to see you in the next video.